Hi, Nicola. How you doing? All right, I've got your work up here, so let's go ahead and start. So you have your problems, wireframes, personas, storyboard. Okay, there's a few things that are missing here and a few things that need to be clarified. And let's just go ahead and take a look. So you have your problems. I tell you what, this to me is not really a complete. It's not describing exactly what is going on. I think that the actual process book does a better job describing what's going on through the value, vision, and manifesto statements. So yeah, this is a little bit unclear right here. Then we have easily donate to the cause problems ability, easily donate to the cause. Now, I'm just wondering, this is a little bit confusing, I think. I mean, this is basically the app as I see it as a way to introduce people who want to be involved in a fitness and health, well-being community. Donating is definitely a big part of it, but is it number two on the list, or should there be something else before that, really describing the actual piece itself? So, um, wireframes, excellent start on your wireframes and your persona. I'll talk about both of those in 1 second. But right now, this storyboard, this is a flow chart. This isn't a storyboard. So basically well, I'll go through that by example in 1 second, but let's go ahead and see what we need. So we have um, over here, we have target audience from week one, target audience, the three main functions of the app, which we don't have here. So, okay, wait a second. Here we are right here. There's your main function. So that's fantastic. Competition. Do we have competition here? Inspiration, but not competition. Okay, this is competition. This is fine. But in the competition, you want to list the pros and the cons of each of the competition. Okay, sources, good job. Okay, so what is missing? We are missing, in this particular presentation, we are missing our um, wireframe sketches and our paper prototypes. So this is very important. We also are missing our scenarios. Okay, so basically what we need is we need to establish three personas, which you've got two. Okay, and then we need a scenario. So a scenario is basically, a scenario is a storyboard. What you would do is you would take one of these individuals from your persona, and these are persona, Persona, not personal one, not personal two, but persona. So once you take that individual from your persona, and then you put them in a storyboard, or you establish a scenario. So where is this individual when they are confronting or looking to overcome the problem by using your app? So describe Jane and what is she doing where she needs your app, and show in a storyboard how using the app rectifies the problem that she has encountered. Okay, so that's a storyboard of a scenario. I'll show you an example in a second. But then we also need our wireframes. You don't have your wireframes in your process book, so that's something that needs to be included. You have your wireframes here. I think these are a good start for your wireframes, but you're not depicting all screens. Right now you just have the opening screen, the introduction, mission and value screen. Then we start in with setting up your contact information, and then the donate page. But what about all the other pages? We need all of the other pages depicted in um, these wireframes. Also, you want to sketch these out. You don't necessarily want to do these digitally because of the fact that these are going to be used for your user testing, which means that you have to change these out on the fly and change them. You won't have time to go to the computer to create a new digital sketch for the wireframes. You just want to grab your paper and just write down what. I'll get to that in a second. It's all based on user testing, okay? So the point is I don't recommend digital wireframes for them, at least not at this point. Okay, so then you have your storyboard. This is a flow chart, not a storyboard. A storyboard is basically a depiction of what Jane does uh, in the scenario. Okay, it's great to have the flow chart. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and take a look at an example. This example is available in the course announcement, specifically titled Examples for Week 2, I believe. But you can see right now this has everything from Week 1, the problem, the solution, main features and functions, target market, competition. And we have the personas. All right, now the personas, 1, 2, 3, I recommend 3 personas. Then we have over here, this is the sketch for the scenario. So an individual from the persona, here's the story for the scenario, okay? So it's really listed out beautifully exactly what is happening where this individual, one of the individuals from your personas, is put into this scenario, and you're describing what happens, how this person can benefit the problem they're confronting by using your app. Okay, at that point, we need our wireframe sketches. Note, these are sketches. Okay, they're in sketch format, not digitally. And the reason they're sketched is because they might have to be changed on the fly during the user testing process. So we have every screen of every page here. Okay, now could there possibly be more? Absolutely, but right now we're just showing a good cross section of the functions that need to be understood in the app. So you want a complete set of wireframe sketches, a complete set. This isn't a complete set. This kind of ends where the donation page starts. So this is a great introduction, but we still need all of the other pages associated with the features in your step step up, show up ad. Okay, app. Okay, so those are wireframe sketches. Now, note that those wireframe sketches are transposed. So basically what they are is, here's the first wireframe sketch right there, right? Waste Not app, and we can see that depicted right here. So basically what you do is you take the sketches of your wireframe, you cut them out, and then what you do for user testing is place them. Here's the little interface, the phone. There's a screen behind it with the welcome screen. And what you would do is in your user testing is you would show that screen to your test subject and say, okay, where would you click to set up your user profile? Have them click, then you would change the screen, change the paper in your prototype here to show the screen, the sign up screen. Or the account creation screen. Then you would have them say, okay, so once you create your account, where would you go to do the next function? Then they would point to something on the screen. You would, if they get it right, you would change that screen to your new paper, place that in there, and then ask them another task. If they get the task wrong, it's an indication that you have to change your user interface. And that's why saying sketching is much better, because it'll be a lot quicker. Okay, so again, in summary, just a couple of things missing. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you need any clarification, now's the time, because we're going to start user testing. So we're a little bit behind right now. And I don't mean to sound discouraging. I just mean to sound realistic. We're a little bit behind right now. So we really, really got to get this in gear so that we can start our user testing. So again, full wireframes, full storyboard, full personas, and then full paper prototypes, photographs, and ready for testing. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much.